that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-rated champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night tonight. Mike Tyson's in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Last boxing competition for him against Kevin McBride in 2005. He loves this mixed martial arts stuff. You know about his appetite for competition. This felt like an eventuality. Tyson on the biggest stage tonight.
Yeah, it always felt like Mike Tyson would make his way here because he loves fighting so much. He loves mixed martial arts so much. But if you ever thought a guy could cross over from boxing with the athleticism, you thought it was Iron Mike Tyson. He was so fast, he was so gifted. He's an A-plus athlete. And if he commits himself to the wrestling like he did boxing, I imagine Tyson will find a lot of success inside the octagon.
Once the baddest man on the planet, trying to realize that distinction again, albeit in a different combat sports setting. We'll see how it goes for Iron Mike tonight. Inside the octagon, Tyson is ready to fight tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Monster. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Mike Tyson!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here he is, Iron Mike Tyson, formerly the baddest man on the planet. You know the flurry is coming. He'll throw uppercuts and hooks, use that signature peekaboo style and get inside. On the other side, look for his opponent to try to take him down and neutralize the striking game of Mike Tyson. If you can't get him to the canvas, you're likely in for a short night at the office. No wasted time as he gets the early takedown here. Tyson gets up. He is back on the feet here. Single collar tie there.
Big punch lands through the middle.
You gotta be kidding me. Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
Oh man, John, they're trading early.
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Yeah, he's trying to get to the darts here.
Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Good work from the top here by Tyson. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Tyson. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situations just happened. He got into the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Oh, it's getting very, very deep. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Using a lot of good movement.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He passes to half guard.
Nice positional control here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Man, isn't it fun?
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
1 minute now to go in round one. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Oh, he flats him on his back now.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Tyson getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Beating on the ground. Can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses. Good guard.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is underway, and man, is that guy hard to submit. It looked like it was close, but close doesn't work in MMA.
Almost doesn't count. And for as close as he was, he didn't get the job done. And again, that is because he's so good at defending submission. If you're going to be a wrestler, if you're going to be a guy that engages a lot on the ground, you've got to be able to defend submission.
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might get.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big left hand there.
Oh! Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas success as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he bails on the submission now. So Iron Mike Tyson's in half guard. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round, really starting to find some consistency with that weapon.
He's finding a home for that hook. He does a phenomenal job of keeping his elbow tight. Oh! Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Big uppercut. Oh, lands the overhand up top.
Back to the clinch.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there.
He's got the single collar tie.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
But you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill.
A huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Now some separation. All right, watch it back. Just out of range with the big right hand. Big left hand lands upstairs. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. Beautiful combination by the champion there.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. And there it is yet again. He goes for the takedown, and it's there.
Oh, separation in the clinch.
Oh, hard work pays off. Lands the Superman punch flush. Just misses there with the left. Oh, and there's that hook again, but this time the opponent was ready. Nice job to get in the way. Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges, potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. And if you walk back to your corner, get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it right.
Right.
Take a deep breath. Think we're tied. We need to go out there and push the pace and start to run away with this fight. I need you to mix things up a little bit more. Be aggressive.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round. How about the accuracy and land right right there, his opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Big elbow there, Lance. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, single collar tie here. That shot is blocked by Tyson. Oh, he's wobbled now.
Oh, landed some big shots, too. Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities where you can either escape or sweep.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try setting up a submission. Oh, man, he's getting deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, go back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, side control now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Now he's going full mount.
We're past the midpoint here of the fight. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from.
All right, setting up for an armbar now. Oh, that's tight.
The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me.
Getting them out here.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Tyson's now dealing with a cheek cut. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce is tight. Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. He's wobbling now.
Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when we get to this 16-minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Tyson's eye now closing up. Constantly a moving target. Lands with the ground and pound here. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Oh, right into mount.
Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you...
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right?
Got to be careful here.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Two minutes remain in the round. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. And there you go, again, half guard.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Double leg.
He passed the half guard, on to the mount.
So that cut continues to get, well, he's got his back now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, shades of the Godfather with a ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Ground and pound the hammer, Mark Coleman would be proud.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. There it is. Now he's on the mount. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass him a little bit. Oh, man, that was slick.
Seconds remaining in round 4. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Tyson. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Another round. One more round of that ground control. Take him down. Stay heavy.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat.
Oh, my God, it's hurt. It's hurt. Oh, uppercut.
Blocks the shot. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Nice. Nicely done. Swing and a miss by Tyson. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Nice jab.
Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
That elbow back to the target very quick, Nick Coach. Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch. Great timing on that double leg.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
So Iron Mike Tyson's back to the side control now. Under 3 minutes to decide this one. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat, you got to pass.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
Now he's going full mount. I mean, at this point, you just have to look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass it. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters can't see nothing.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, but ultimately, it is destructive.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. And Busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. To go in the fight. Attempting a choke now.
That Darce choke is tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oh, how about it? Just what the doctor ordered, he gets back to the feet.
John, it's like a Hail Mary. He needed to get up to his feet to give himself an opportunity. He got there. Now let's see if he can cash in.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, that couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter, and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice punch from the clinch by Tyson. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Monster.
Well, DC, you know how much I love crowning new champions,
Yeah.
and when we get to see these men and women realize these dreams, but to do it at heavyweight, man, just incredible to see this guy realize a UFC title.
And you look at the emotion on his face, you can tell that this is a dream that he has had for a long time.